Do you know the feeling of being overwhelmed by ideas and dreams coming from deep inside of you, but then yet feeling like your physical self is incapable of receiving? Like your body is calling you to deep rest, to gentle movement, and to healing. This is how I've been feeling recently, kinda like I'm being reborn into a new version of myself. Shedding and saying goodbye to an older version of yourself is a weird mix of feeling inspired, but also grieving and resting. It can be conflicting to go through because you get so many different signals from yourself. But today I've decided to dedicate the day to myself, my bodily signals, and to healing. So let's do that together. I got my period a couple of days ago, and I usually really crave some extremely greasy food and kind of unhealthy when I'm on my period. I don't know why actually, but kind of weirdly I was craving like some healthy food. I was craving a rice bowl with a lot of hearty vegetables in it, and then I went grocery shopping. But while I was there, I found this really beautiful, huge piece of ginger. And I just missed making ginger shots. I used to do that a lot. My mom taught me how to do it. I got some fresh lemons as well. I love how lemons look. Like, they're so beautiful. Recently, I've been feeling like my daily cycle wasn't really serving me anymore. Both my daily cycle when it comes to, you know, behind work and just generally, but also my cycle with work in the sense that I wasn't really feeling like satisfied with doing the daily vlogs that I used to do anymore. And that has actually been going on for a really long time, but I think that's why I've been denying that I was feeling like that for a very long time, because you know, you get so invested in your cycle. And I think this is the main reason why I little by little started feeling like I lost myself in my videos. But this was a couple of months ago already, so I feel like I've been dealing with this a lot. And you've probably seen as well on my channel that I've tried to like rebrand myself a little bit. Not really in a work sense, but more personally as well. And I want my channel to reflect what I'm going through and reflect my interests, and I just no longer have such a passion for just, you know, showing the mundane daily. And I still love watching other people's daily lives. I have so much joy doing that, but I feel like it's no longer serving me to do that myself, or at least not to the extent that I was doing. Makes sense. But I just want to I still want to do my daily vlogs. I just want it to have a bit more meaning and theme, and I want to talk deeper with you guys, and I want to grow along with you, and I want to, you know, capture that, which is also why my video didn't go up on Wednesday. I'm gonna put this on just before it starts boiling, and then I'm gonna turn it down and let it simmer for around 40 minutes time. And then after that, it should be ready to drink. I really like to have mine cold, but it's so delicious as well if you make like a tea with it. But I'm gonna wait for this to almost boil, and when I put it onto a simmer, I think I'm gonna go and take a shower.
I had it all figured out, knew which road I would go down, thought I could do it all on my own. Then you came around. When fate has its way and things fall into place, all the plans you made don't make sense anymore. Honey, I am sure that love was a good
Wow. Oh, that's so good. This is exactly what I was craving. You know when you feel something and you just feel it going down, warming every single part of your body? And especially because I've been told that this tea is good for my period. It's probably just happening in my brain, but because I'm focused on there, I feel it in my womb, you know? That might be kind of weird, but it feels good at least. I'm sitting down here and just having a little chat first because I'm planning on heading out to the plant market to actually find some more big plants. I've been wanting to get some more for a while now, so that's the plan for today. I also just always feel so calm and collected and connected when I am surrounded by plants, so I love going down there and I'm really excited to actually get going. But I wanted to sit and first talk to you about my skincare brand, Scent Beauty. The reason why I wanted to show this in the video is because we're doing the first sale ever on Scent. Actually, the Lavender Dream Oil Cleanser is on sale right now. We're doing buy one, get the second one for 50% off. And you can get good use of this sale if you use the coupon code SINT50. My vision with it was that it should have minimum amount of ingredients so that you can trust every single thing that is in this, so that you feel good putting it on your skin. And I'm not lying when I say there's literally only 6 ingredients in this cleanser. If you have ever looked at the back of one of your cleansers that you buy from stores or other brands, usually it's a really long list, and we actually fit everything down here on the bottom of the label because there's not that many. I am so in love with it. This is the most gentle cleanser ever. It removes your makeup flawlessly. It is so nicely infused with natural pure lavender for that really aromatherapeutic aspect of it. That's the whole point with Scent, is that I mixed skincare with mindfulness, so that to bring mindfulness into your skincare routine. You guys can also get your hands in this amazing cleanser that I am using literally every night to unwind and cleanse my face and cleanse my mind and get me ready for bed. The links are down in the description box below. Thank you so much for always supporting Scent. It warms my heart so deeply. Thank you guys. You know, today is actually full moon in Virgo. It's the last full moon of the astrological season, apparently. I didn't know that, but I just read it a couple of days ago, and since I'm a Virgo and, you know, we're in Pisces season, apparently the Virgo and the Pisces are the ones who are most affected by the full moon this time, and it makes so much sense that neither Jake and I has been able to sleep for literally 3 days. So when it's a full moon in Virgo, you have to embody the energy of the Virgo a little bit, and I'm really good at that. But these days I have been caught in a lot of dreaming. Well, these days, the past couple of months, I've been dreaming about how I want to like have my channel and how I want to communicate what I want to communicate and such, and I haven't really put anything into action. I do think that the previous like astrological season or whatever has been very dreaming oriented, and now that it's a Virgo full moon and we're starting the new astrological year, it's time to put action into the world, and I think I'm finally ready to like embody the version of myself and my channel that I've been picturing for a while now. So yeah, I'm trying, but as anything, starting something new, it's not easy. What do you think about this one? Should I wear this? Some shoes and a big jacket. Could be kind of cute. I think I might be cold today. This is not exactly fitted for the weather. I am wearing leggings, so hopefully it'll be fine, but I just felt like something that was really comfortable on my body, and this thick like sweater dress is so comfortable because I'm having such like a period bloat, and I just feel like I feel comfortable if I can like keep it out, you know? I needed to be comfortable today, so this is my let's go shop for plants outfit. Let's head out. Do I sound kind of crazy if I say that my tactic right now is just to go with whatever plant kind of touches me? Or like, I don't know. I think I just want to go after like a hunch with the plants right now and not as much what would look aesthetic. Let's try that. I would usually go to a place like this with a friend, but I'm sure you recognize the feeling of longing for some time just to yourself. I think there's a tendency these days to avoid time alone because it has been deemed less valuable or less productive by newer societal trends. And I'm not really alone very often these days, but maybe that's why I haven't really felt like I've recharged properly. We all recharge differently, and we really have to learn how to honor our unique ways to heal. I used to think that I recharged together with people because that was what I was told an extrovert was, but in reality, I really need just time to myself. And this hour walking all around the beautiful plants really made me feel so relaxed and deeply feminine. It was much needed.
Så hvordan har I et dilemma, at så sige, okay, siden I startede med at lave sådan set, er der noget, der sådan er...
I have brought home a little bottle of champagne. Well, actually, is it champagne or is it just bubbles? It's just bubbles. I brought home a little bottle here because Jake just got some really good news and some really exciting confirmation at his work. So he's been working towards something really exciting for a very long time, and he is finally, you know, getting the green light, and I'm so happy for him. So yeah, he's at the massage place right now, spoiling himself a bit. I do think mainly that that's the main reason why he couldn't sleep the past couple of days, but I want him to pass out tonight with a little glass of champagne in his blood. At the plant market, I got a really nice huge plant for the bedroom, and it's being delivered later today. But I also got 3 little succulents here that I want to replant into a little pot. I'm just not sure, like I've heard that when you get plants, they need just a little moment to adjust to your house and the environment in here, so it's not good to plant them immediately. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that tonight. Anyways, I also picked up some greenery, some spinach, because I'm on my period, and apparently I knew this, but I've just never really paid attention much to it, and now that I'm really tired of this period pain that I'm having, I really want to pay more attention to my period. And I know that you lose a lot of iron when you bleed, so I got some spinach in order to get some more of that into the diet. In my commute here, I was thinking quite a bit about why it feels how it feels to grow and to experience this feeling that you're renewing yourself or upgrading yourself in a way. Why does it feel like it does now? now that we're older, it feels like we're growing even more, or we have even like, we have mental growing pains, right? I don't think we're growing any faster or any more than we did when we were a kid. I just think that maybe this time around we're conscious about our growth. Consciousness isn't a bad thing, but it can be really scary, I think. I think that's why a lot of people have some anxiety every time they feel like they're going through a period of growth or a period of change. And that's myself included. I felt really scared when I'm going through this kind of thing, and when I notice that something needs to change in order to make me happy. And because of that, I think that's why I've avoided it for so long. But when we really think about it, being conscious about this and really being able to observe our growth in another way, as we couldn't do when we were kids because our focus was just in the present. That's where we can find the real beauty and the real actual growth, because you can only grow so much if you aren't aware of it and if you aren't letting it be. And I really learned that almost in a hard way because of how I literally, you know, completely burned out with work and I had to take a break and such. And I've been very unhappy. I've been very like insecure and had a lot of anxiety every time I posted a video, because I just often didn't really feel like it was aligning with the version that I was growing into of myself. But I didn't know what version that was, and I still don't, but I'm figuring it out, and I'm really trying my best to love that process and, you know, take this opportunity to get to know myself better. Yeah.
Cold is taking over with soldiers in the snow. The more I fight it, the more I feel it grow. Connect and fracture, the future never holds. I wanna love you.
Yum, this smells so good.
Like a candle, illuminate and burn, and through the distance.
This looks so good. Seriously, mushrooms has been a recent obsession of mine. I feel like everything I make, there has to be mushrooms in it, and there has to be a lot. And I've recently been very inspired to like find new sorts of mushrooms that I would never eat before because I didn't know what it was. And now I'm like, I'm just gonna eat any mushrooms that I find. I love it.
We must lift up young female entrepreneurs.
Hey, you're just a fucking copy of you.
I'm a gold dip fucking copy.
Like, oh my god, what have I done? And she's like, don't worry, it's gonna go down. It's just like this, like 2 days. It's gonna be fine. And I'm like, oh my god.
Oh my god, that's so funny. That's actually hilarious.
Keep looking.
Vivian.
Mm-hmm.
my love. You too. Congratulations. 우주시는 너무너무 높아.
I'm just gonna look at hairprint now. Huh? Thank you.
Congratulations, my love.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna pop.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good.
잘했어. We'll see.
Ha ha ha.
is so heavy. Why do I feel like it just doesn't really make sense right now? I'm gonna remove the very little amount of makeup that I'm actually wearing. I'm just wearing my foundation and my eyebrows, so this is a piece of cake to remove. So today has been such a good day. I feel like I really needed this kind of time where I took it mostly just to myself and to do some things at home and to just take it slow, you know? I think it's very important that we allow ourselves to have a day like that once in a while, and more often whilst we're going through a cycle of, you know, death and rebirth. I also just had a conversation with my sister because it's actually her birthday today. It's so crazy to think about because she's turning 21, which is so insane for me because, well, when I left for Korea, first of all, what was she? Like 18? 17 even, I think. So it's so weird to think about how, you know, the world goes on even without you there. So now it pretty much looks like I removed all of my makeup, but in reality it's all just dissolved and it's sitting somewhere on my hands and on my skin. So I'm gonna put on a little bit of water, and then with this cleanser what happens is that it milks up a little bit and it becomes a little bit of a white cast on it so that you can see where it is laying, so you know that you remove everything. All clean, squeaky clean. As I said earlier on in the video, you can get the cleanser here in a sale. It is buy one, get the second one for 50% off by using the coupon code SINT50. The links are down below. Thank you guys so much for showing so much interest in this, my favorite golden cleanser. Now that I'm thinking more about it, the whole life goes on without you thing really also applies to your life in any scenario, and especially also if you feel like you are in a place in your life where you're growing more and that you are growing into a different version of yourself. Because even if you deny this, it will still go on. You will still grow and you will end up losing yourself if you don't pay attention to it, and if you're not conscious about it, and if you're not trying to embody this version that you are now becoming. It's an incredibly important time in your life, and you're going to be in this kind of situation for many, many times to come. You're going to be in this all throughout your life in different ages, in different scenarios, in different ways, and we need to start seeing the beauty of growth and of change. And we need to start being comfortable with change, because if we're not, we're going to lose ourselves along the way. And I think most of us have felt how that feels, and it's not comfortable. All moisturized and ready for bed. Crack.
여기 일로 와.
Uff, 좋아.
Every second, every day.